We are live! Yes, what is going on, everybody? What's up, dorks, dorkims, dorkettes, dorketeers? Happy Friday to all of you out there tuning in live here on this, I want to say, nice afternoon, depending where you're at, obviously, depending where's your location right now, how's your day going, all that fun stuff. But nonetheless, my Friday is feeling very good right now. Feeling very good. This is another live edition of Around the Point, a little extra, if you will, Here we are. It is Friday, May 27, 2022. It's about 2:15 p.m., depending who you talk to, of course. But it is I'm back. It's Steve. And I feel so rejuvenated. Not just because I just came back from the gym, not just because I killed it in the workout, but I got a haircut. I don't know what it is. If you're a guy, when you get a haircut, man, you just feel like a new fucking man. It's like, like, yo, your hair is just shit right now, and you're walking into the barbershop or the salon, wherever it is that you get your haircut, and you know that whoever takes care of your barber is going to do God's work on your hair. On your head, if you will, in this case. And my barber, let me tell you right now, looked at my shit like, bruh, get on the fucking chair right now. And it's like, just went to work. And I just feel like a new fucking man. Holy crap. But more importantly, it is Memorial Day weekend. I hope all of you are going to be enjoying your Memorial Day. It's a lot of shit going on. A lot of stuff is going on. Tomorrow, it is Tank versus Romero. That's going to be an amazing fight in itself. Also, today, there's a reason why I'm doing the prediction today. I know Rampage hasn't happened yet, but I'm doing the prediction now because I am going out tonight. I'm going out to the movies. I'm going to be watching the Bob's Burgers movie. And here's the thing about it, guys. I am the biggest fanboy for Bob's Burgers. I am, not just because I'm a culinary major, but I just love the fucking show. And me and the cousins are going to the movies, watching the movie. And it's fitting because we're going to get a burger before the show or after the movie, one or the other. And it's crazy because we're talking about this and we're like, do we go get Korean barbecue? Right? But I'm like, no, we're watching the Bob's Burgers movie. It's only fitting that we go get a burger. I'm surprised a lot of these diners in the area aren't doing like a discount or a theme because of the movie. You would think, hey, it's the Bob's Burgers movie. You would think a lot of these burger joints would be doing, a special or something. I don't know, maybe depending where you're at, they're doing a special. Who the fuck knows, right? But before I go any further, I just want to get this out of the way right now. I want to give my condolences, my thoughts and prayers to the victims of a couple of days ago. As you guys know, there was a shooting, and I want to take this time right now to give my condolences to the victims, the family members who lost a child, a parent, what have you. It's very, very, crazy, the world that we're living in right now. I had someone tell me at work yesterday, I'm on my break. One of my coworkers comes up to me. He's like, Steve, can I ask you a question? I'm like, what's up, man? This is a fucked up world that we're in. And I'm like, yes, it is. Absolutely. I know everyone right now is going through a difficult time. because of what happened and all that stuff. But I hope that throughout this time that I'm alive right now, and not just myself, but other content creators, what have you, can help you find that distraction that you hopefully are looking for. I hope. Okay. But I just hope that things get better. I really, really do. But again, my thoughts and prayer goes out to the family members and everyone out there that going through a difficult time right now for Buffalo and for Texas. Okay. Um, I want to move on, but I gotta get this out the way. It's fucked up what happened. Okay. It's very, very fucked up. You mean to tell me that at 18, I can't buy alcohol? I can't drive by myself yet, but I can go to a fucking gun store and buy 2 AR-15s? Are you fucking shitting me? What world do we fucking live in right now? It's a sick fucking world. And I do hope that things get done to make things better for everyone. Because again, I'm not a parent yet. I'm not a fucking parent. Okay. I'm an uncle. Okay. And again, I know one day I will be a parent. I will be a father one day. And I want to know that, hey, when the day comes that I drop off my son or my daughter to school, that he or she are going to be safe. And you know what? I'm able to say, I will see you later. I love you. And that actually does happen. I want to be able to, one day drop off my son or my daughter to practice, whether it's soccer practice, boxing practice, ballet, whatever the fuck my child wants to do as a hobby, drop them off and then pick them up knowing that they're safe. We need changes, absolutely, for everything pro wrestling. We need fucking change. And I don't give a fuck if you're Republican, if you're Democrat. You can't ignore the fact that we need fucking change. And I'm watching the news and I'm seeing Ted Cruz going out there to the fucking media and being ignorant as fuck. Greg Abbott being ignorant as fuck. There needs to be change. We need to make the world a better fucking place. But again, there's no reason, again, why this happened. There's no fucking reason, but it did. But we need fucking change. And I hate being repetitive with this. I know a lot of you don't want to hear me talk about this, but again, it's my show. And I can do that from time to time. And I normally try to avoid these topics. I try to avoid them to the best of my ability because I don't want to bring this on here. But I'm hearing everyone talking about this on social media, even at work, even, on the daily. And it's one of those things that I just got to get it out there. There needs to be fucking change, people. But let's move on. Okay. Again, my thoughts and prayer. And I hate that I'm even saying that because I said that a couple of days ago with Buffalo. And I'm here I am now saying this with Texas. Anyway, let's move on. Let's just move on from this, okay? As you guys know, if you are new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media, if you will. You guys can check me out on all social media platforms at Heel Steven. That is Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, all at Heel Steven. You can check out Around the Point on all podcasting platforms such as Spotify and Apple Podcast. We do have a Discord server, links in the description box below if you're on YouTube right now watching this. And we do have a super chat. It'll be so fucking appreciative if you guys leave a donation. I don't ask for much, but if you do, awesome. Fucking awesome sauce if you do. All right. We do have it through Streamlabs. Links down below in the description box to leave a donation if you choose. But here we are. What the hell is this? Okay. Moving on here. I just got a big news here, but I'll get into that in a little bit, if you will. But AEW Double or Nothing goes down this Sunday, live on pay-per-view. If you think about it, also, it's AEW's third year as a company. Happy anniversary, AEW. And nonetheless, when you look at this show, look at that up and down the card, it's a good card. I know Chase is currently in Vegas. He's watching the show live from the T-Mobile Arena. I know he's going to Rampage tonight. I know, who was it? I think it was Everything Pro Wrestling asked a question here. Well, chasing Judas, I don't know, man. I think if you get Chase a couple of drinks, once he's there, bruh, I think he will. I think he will. But who knows? But I do think though that it does, the people singing Judas, it does get a little annoying as as time has gone on, if you will. But nonetheless, I think Double or Nothing will be a good show. I hope it is. God damn it. And I think it also leads into Forbidden Door, which I'll be going to in Chicago. I'm going to be at Forbidden Door. If you're going to be there, let me know. We can meet up, what have you. I'm flying, believe it or not, believe this shit or not, I am flying first class, round trip from Jersey to Chicago. Happy birthday, Heel Steven. I'm just saying. Okay. What a way to celebrate my birthday weekend, if you will. But again, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, and a lot of fun stuff. Share it through social media and what have you. Anyway, let's get into this. Okay. Let's get into this. I thought the Go Home show for Double or Nothing on Dynamite this past Wednesday was a pretty solid show, to say the least. We know who's going to be in the finale of the men's Owen Hart tournament. We need to know today about the women, which I'll give my thoughts on that and all that stuff. But nonetheless, I feel like the key important matches were sold, if you will. So there's that also. Reading the comp, thank goodness for AEW. I don't know if I would enjoy wrestling as much without it. That's the thing about it too. What I like about AEW, it's a breath of fresh air. Yes, I can be critical of AEW. I've been one of those that have been critical of AEW from the very beginning. Not just myself, but I think also Chase, Walter, Mike, if you will. But by no means are we going to come on here and say, oh, I want them to fail. No. Yes, I can be critical. But at the same time, I will sit here and tell you, as someone who has gone to numerous shows, and I'm going to one in a few weeks, that it is a breath of fresh air. It is. But anyway, let's get into this, all right? We're going to start off with the and by the way, it's a long card. And yes, be ready. You're going to be sitting there for like 4 hours watching the show. Keep this in mind. We are doing a Wrestle Companion. It's back. Wrestle Companion is back this Sunday. So make sure, again, you're subscribed to the channel. You're tuned in, all that fun stuff. So let's get into this, shall we? Let's get into the predictions. We start off with the buy-in. It's going to be Hook and Danhausen versus Tony Nese and Smart Mark Sterling. A basic tag team match. I know a lot of folks, let's just get this out of the way right now, who are not big on the Hook and Danhausen pairing because Danhausen is a comedy wrestler. I get that. I understand. Should Hook be doing much better than this? Absolutely. I'm not going to deny you that. But I think in this situation, when you look at someone like Danhausen and even the Hook, there's something about it, and I'm intrigued. I'm not saying this is the Rock and Sock connection by no means at all. This is more like William Regal teaming up with Eugene back in 2004, and they were the tag team champions. Now, I'm not saying that Hook and Danhausen are going to go out there and become tag team champions. Not right now. But I think for someone like Hook, it's a layer to his character, right? Here's a guy who is beating everyone, right? Molly-whopping almost everybody. Here's Danhausen, who wanted to fight Hook for a long time, and ended up becoming his friend, an ally, right? If you will. And then here's Tony Nese, who I guess wants to fight Hook, and here's Danhausen. And I know, was it a couple of weeks ago, Smart Mark Sterling got hurt. So Nese is like, oh, no, you know what? I'll do this on my own, 2-on-1. So will we see a 2-on-1? I don't think so. But I do see, obviously, Hook and Danhausen getting the win. I do think the crowd at the T-Mobile Arena will eat this up because, of course, they will. Why would they not eat this up? They're going to go crazy. They're going to enjoy this because they'll enjoy anything. Just tell it like it is. They'll enjoy, at this point, almost anything that is being put there on television. In this case, even in AEW. So there's that also. Let me just do something real quick here. And there we go. Here we go. Moving on here. Moving on. We go on to the TBS Championship. We do have Jade Cargill defending the title against Anna Jay. And I'm going to be honest, okay? I'm not saying that Jade Cargill is going to, give you a wrestling clinic. Okay, I'm not saying that. I think Jade Cargill is the future of that women's division in AEW. Okay, I do think that. But that being said, though, her matches, once they go past the 5-minute mark, it becomes cringe. I'm not going to deny you that. But at the same time, I'm going to be honest. This is my bathroom break. This is my fucking bathroom break. I don't have an interest in this match. I feel like, honestly, they had a match on Rampage, didn't they, a couple of weeks ago where Jade Cargill already got the win. It's just, I feel like we're just putting this here for the sake of just putting it on the show. I could have done without it. And again, it's not a knock on Jade Cargill. It's not a knock on Anna Jay. It's just that I just don't care for this match. This should have been on the buy-in. Why are we putting this on the buy? Why is this not on the buy-in? I'm just saying. And again, it's a match that I've already seen. Jade already beat her. What makes me think that Anna Jay is going to come into this match and beat Jade Cargill? You have to be fucking foolish. You'd have to really be Bobo the Fool to really think that Jade Cargill is going to lose to Anna Jay. You'd have to really, really be Bobo the Fool to think that right now. It's not happening, Bubba. It's not happening. It's not fucking happening. Just say that right now. I'm just saying. All right. But if you think that it is, by all means, if you guys think that Anna Jay is gonna, pull a miracle here, valid critiques are cool. Thank you very much. Hookhausen. Absolutely. So there you go with that also. But I think Anna Jay is not winning. I think it's one of those situations where, and still, TBS champion coming out of this, Jade Cargill. Moving on, we go on to a trios match of Death Triangle, a Pentagon Jr., Pac, and Ray Phoenix versus the team of the House of Black, of almost call them Aleister Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews. I think overall, this match will be all over the place. I think this could be one of those matches that could definitely steal the show, for what it's worth. But to be honest, at the same time, I want to see more of Malachi Black as a singles wrestler. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind him being in a trio, being in this group. It's awesome. It's cool. If you want him to be the leader of the group, by all means. But I would rather see more of just Malachi Black by himself. Fuck. If you would have told me that tonight we're getting Malachi Black, this Sunday, we're getting Malachi Black versus, Pac, shut up and take my money. Shut up and take my fucking money. That being said, I know they had a match back in the UK for WWE at the first UK show when he was just Tommy End, but that's nor here or there. That's nor here or there right now, okay? Let's just say that right now. That being said, I do think this match will be all over the place. I think Ray Phoenix will do some crazy spot to get himself hurt again. Hopefully not. But when it's all said and done, I think the House of Black get a win. I'm going to go with the House of Black getting the win here. So that's just me, my humble opinion. Moving on, we go on to a tag team match. We have the Elite versus the Elite of the Young Bucks versus the Hardys. Now, they're calling this a tag team dream match, what have you. Here's the thing. I've already seen this before. I'm not saying it's not gonna be a good match. I think give them the time, which you know they will. They're gonna go out there and tear it up. They're gonna go out there and just kill it, go balls out, because they can't help themselves. They've been building their matchup on being the elite. So there's that too. And I know a lot of folks, you gotta watch Being the Elite. And I'll be honest with you guys, Being the Elite has gone so stale over the last couple of years. It's just not for me. It's not. That being said, yes, I think the Hardys and the Bucks are gonna go out there and kill it all the fuck you want. I see the Hardys getting the win here. Now, had this been a ladder match or something, fine. But as far as a tag team match playa where Teddy Long will be proud, I'm going to go with the Hardys getting the win here. Okay? Moving on here. We go from the 6-man tag to the tag team match to now this goddamn 5-on-5 Anarchy in the Arena match. We have Jon Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Santana and Ortiz, and Eddie Kingston versus the Jericho Appreciation Society. Holy fucking hell, man. Listen, I know a couple of weeks ago on Dynamite, they had that exchange in the ring where Regal took forever to talk, and so did Jericho. It's a match where, again, they're going to fight all over the arena, which is entitled Anarchy in the Arena. This is their take on, hey, listen, we're no longer in Daly's place. Okay. The pandemic is over, depending where you're at in the world, of course. So we can't do another stadium stampede. We're not going to use Allegiant Stadium. It's not going to happen. Okay. So let's just have a fucking balls out match where they're fighting in the concession stands, in the bathroom, in the parking lot, in the stands, what have you. Let them just do that. I know, was it last week on Rampage? They did this whole thing where Bryan's foot got stuck. And apparently that was part of an angle. Everyone thought, oh my God, Bryan's hurt. God damn it. I thought so too. And not for nothing, it's Jericho once again with another faction. I'll be honest here. On paper, I will tell you that, the oh my God, the Blackpool Combat Club with Santana and Ortiz and Kingston should get the win. But really, to be honest here, I feel like you really want to throw the Jericho Appreciation, the fucking TAS, okay? The JAS, all right? You want to throw them a bone. So let's give Jericho and his faction a fucking win here, okay? Because fuck it, they need it, if you want my humble opinion. So I'm going to say the Jericho Appreciation Society gets the win, and this feud will still continue. If you wanted my humble opinion, I would have done a blood and guts. All right. But I don't think you can fit 2 rings inside T-Mobile Arena. I could be wrong on that, but there's that also. Okay. Moving on. We go to MJF versus Wardlow. Now, I did watch the steel cage match from this past Wednesday on Dynamite where Shawn Spears wrestled Wardlow and MJF was the referee, and they had to do this whole thing, right, where Wardlow had to go through all these phases, right? And Wardlow, what do you know, got the win. This program has been the fact that Wardlow wants out of this contract that he has signed with MJF. He wants out. He wants to be his own man. And I get it. I understand it. Rightfully so. Rightfully fucking so. But here's the thing also. I know a lot of people are talking about MJF and his contract dispute, potentially him being a future WWE superstar. I get all that. I do. That being said, MJF, let's be real about it. On pay-per-view, he's been taking a lot of L's. So here's the thing. Who do you go with here? Do you go with Wardlow, who people are getting behind and people are liking, people are cheering for, they're going crazy for, right? Or do you go with MJF because let's face it, MJF needs a win here. He needs a fucking win on a pay-per-view. He lost to CM Punk at Revolution. I could have sworn he lost at Full Gear. And if I'm wrong on that, someone please correct me if I'm wrong on that. I want to know. Hold up. Full Gear. Let me just check here, all right? Okay, I could have sworn he lost also at Full Gear. All right. Let me see here. Did he lose at Full Gear? Let me see here. Let me just see. Because God damn it. Just want to make sure. Here. If he did lose. My bad. Full Gear hasn't even happened yet. My bad. Last year's Full Gear in Indianapolis. I'm sorry. Okay. God damn it. It's taking forever to fucking load. Of course it is. But I could have sworn MJF lost on that one too. I could have sworn he did. But let's find out, shall we? It's loading right now. God damn it. It's fucking loading right now. Let me see here real quick. Let me see here. God damn it, yo. My fucking phone is being a bitch right now. Holy shit. Fucking iPhones, yo. God damn it. I could have sworn, though, MJF lost in 2021 Full Gear. Whatever. I don't got time for this shit right now. I don't got time for it right now. They will say blood and guts for TV to pop a rating. I get that feeling too. Crazy booking idea. Have MJF win. Wardlow can't sign with AEW. But what about ROH? Have Wardlow make moves over there. See, I'll be all for that. Because here's the thing about it too. We don't know if AEW is doing something with Ring of Honor. We don't know what's the update on Ring of Honor per se. If anything, all we've seen so far, was God damn it. All we have seen, when you think about it, right, was basically Ring of Honor matches on Dark. So there's that too. Then once MJF becomes world champion, you can have Wardlow come back for one of those joint shows and get his ability to come back to AEW then. That wouldn't be bad. I'm all for that, but I do think that at All Out, we're probably going to get, which I'll get into in a little bit. I'll get into that just a little bit. But never say never. Never say never, Everything Pro Wrestling. But we'll see how that plays out. But I do think, here's the thing about it. Again, go back to what I'm saying. MJF needs a win here. I feel like he does. However, at the same time, you're not going to have Wardlow go through all this torture and bullshit. So it's kind of like, who do you go with here? That's the thing about it. Who the fuck do you go with? I'm going to go, honestly, you know what? I'm going to go with MJF. And I'm going to go with what you're saying, Everything Pro Wrestling. The idea of, but Wardlow's on fire too. That's the thing about it, man. Sup, Steve? Got to work early today. What did I miss? Hey, man, you didn't miss much, bro. We just got a couple matches, but thank you for tuning in, brother. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna go with MJF, but I'm gonna go with your idea, Everything Pro Wrestling, that Wardlow goes to Ring of Honor. But again, we don't know what's the stats of Ring of Honor. Tony bought the company, but what the fuck is gonna happen, right? Is it gonna be a show? Is it gonna be a streaming service? We don't fucking know, right? So we'll go with the idea that he goes to Ring of Honor, get a couple wins. My phone's ringing, but I don't know who the fuck it is. A spam risk. I don't pick them shits up. Okay. Get some momentum, right? And then at a joint show, right, or something, we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go with MJF for shock value here. For shock value. He gets this fucking win. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right. Moving on here. we go to the women's finale, the finale of the Owen Hart tournament. Now, I am fully aware that Britt Baker got a win over Toni Storm on Wednesday. I know a lot of people were kind of like salty about it. Oh, why did Britt Baker get the win? Why not, why not Toni Storm, right? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I don't think Toni really needed to win, in my humble opinion, because I think it's one of those things. Oh, you're letting this newcomer to get the win over the established name, right? Because that's AEW logic for you. But tonight on Rampage, it is Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho in the semifinal of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. The winner faces Britt Baker at the pay-per-view. Now, I thought about this, right? I did see that promo backstage on Dynamite where, who was it? Red Velvet gave Ruby Soho a book, how to get the win, how to, and all that stuff, right? I saw that, right? And yes, Ruby, when you think about it, let's be honest here, she's been dry as ice. They've done nothing much with her, right? She showed up. She was part of the, what was it? The tournament, right? The crown, what was that women's tournament, right? She won it. Not even that, yeah, my bad. She was at Casino Battle Royal, right? The women's one, and she won. She got a shot at Britt Baker at Arthur Ashe in New York. Didn't win. She was a finalist in the TBS tournament. Didn't win, right? But she's been mostly featured on Dark Elevation, Rampage, what have you. Got some wins there, right? Against some scrubs, depending who you talk to, of course. And that might piss off the AEW fan base. But I think in reality here, as much as I want to say Ruby Soho, because I think Ruby does deserve finally throw her a fucking bone, I also say to myself, what about Chris Statlander? Ruby Soho, say what you want. She's already a name that people already know. Oh, that's Ruby Riott or Ruby Soho, where the fuck you want to call her, right? She's been places. I feel like Chris Statlander, really hasn't been given that opportunity yet to shine, right? And we don't know if the winner gets a shot at the title. We don't even know. But I do think, if you want to shock people here, I will have Chris Statlander pick up the win. As a shock, oh my God, you didn't see it coming, right? And then she goes on to Double or Nothing and beats Britt Baker. Let's face it, Britt Baker doesn't need the Owen Hart tournament win. She doesn't need it. She's been champion, right, for God knows how many days, right? Beat up mostly everyone. So why not give it to Chris Statlander? So that being said, I'm going to go with Chris Statlander getting the win tonight over Ruby Soho, and then going on to Sunday and beating Britt Baker. And if I'm wrong on that, by all means, motherfuckers, I am wrong. Okay? But we'll see how that one plays out in the long run of things here. Okay? We'll see how that goes. Moving on here to now the men's finale. The men's finale of the Owen Hart tournament. I don't have a graphic for it, but there it is. It's Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole. Now, if you guys remember, for Adam Cole, this is revenge. If you remember in NXT, Samoa Joe choked my man out. He choked out Adam Cole. So for Adam Cole, this is retribution. His ways to get revenge, if you will, right? Britt needs to go away for a while. Fair enough, Chief. Fair enough. I don't know why they're... So there's that too. Frantic World, what is up, Steve? What's up, chat? How are you, Frantic World? Adam Cole and Samoa Joe, it's a chef's kiss. This has a Ring of Honor written all over it, right? Two former Ring of Honor world champions. Samoa Joe's the current TV champion. Adam Cole was a TV champion at one time, right? I I just think they're going to go out there and just do magic. And what better way to make Owen proud, who's watching from high above? That being said, who do you get the win here, right? Who wins it here, right? That's the thing. I know everyone was expecting Johnny Gargano to be the wild card, right? The Joker, right? I know Chase was waiting for it to be Johnny Gargano. I know Chase Oliver wanted to be drunk as shit at T-Mobile Arena, which I think he still will be. But watching Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano, right? To experience that live, I've experienced that match live. It was fucking amazing. But I do think Samoa Joe and Adam Cole will be amazing as well. I think, again, I hate that I'm being repetitive with this. We'll just go out there and probably steal the show. Probably the match of the night. Give these guys about 20 minutes or so. But honestly, I'm going to give the win here to Adam Cole. I think Adam Cole does get the win. I think, and I hope they're still not feuding, but this whole Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Walmart Khali get involved in some way and they cost Joe the match. But we'll see what happens with that. Good callback to NXT. I forgot about it. Yeah, man. I think a lot of folks forgot about the NXT call up or forgot about that. They forgot about it. So there's that too. But I do think Adam Cole does get the win. Moving on. We go to the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. Triple threat tag team match, playa. It's a lot of tag team matches on the show, by the way. You have Isaiah Swerve Scott or Shane Strickland, whatever the fuck you want to call him, right? And Keith Lee versus Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs versus the tag team champions of Jurassic Express of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Now, this could easily, and I know I'm saying this shit about a lot of matches, but it could very well be the match of the night. I thought the triple threat from this past Wednesday was fucking awesome. I literally thought their three-way was fucking awesome. What is up, Big Mir? How you doing, brother? That being said, I want to see Jungle Boy as a singles wrestler. That's just me. I said this a long time ago. I don't know how many of you guys remember this one. You know, if AEW, and I know they're not because they're just for the hardcore fan. They don't give a shit about the casual viewer. But if there's anyone from that roster that you want to market to the kids, that's Jungle Boy. No bones about it. It's fucking Jungle Boy. And I know they were teasing this idea that Christian might turn on Jungle Boy. And I kind of got those vibes a couple of weeks ago. And it didn't happen. So there's that also. Right? Who's to say it happens this Sunday? Who's to say it's Christian that turns on Jungle Boy or it's Jungle Boy who turns on Jurassic Express? Just don't know out of frustration, right? That being said, I think it's time for Jurassic Express to lose those belts. I'm going to go with Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs to become the new tag team champions. And it's something for Team Taz to do. I think with Swerve and Keith Lee, yes, they're a good makeshift tag team, all the fuck you want. But I think there's more money in Keith Lee being the singles guy. Same for Swerve. Okay? But we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go with Team Taz getting the win here. All right? And I might be wrong on that, but we'll see. From there, we go on to the co-main event. The co-main event of the night. We have Thunder Rosa defending the AEW Women's World Championship versus Serena Deeb. Now, let's just be honest here right now. They have done no favors for Thunder Rosa. They have done her no fucking favors since winning that title. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, no, Steve, you're wrong. Nah, bro. They have done her no fucking favors, bro, since winning that title. And that's the thing, too. I think what it comes down to, for a lot of these wrestlers, it's all in the chase for the championship, right? That's what it's all about, is the fucking chase to being the champion, right? And that's what it is. But once you get the belt, it's like, well, there it is. There it is. If you will. Now what? That's what it became. Now what? Right? They had her feuding with Nyla Rose, and look how that went, right? And now here she was, Serena Deeb, who was feuding with Hikaru Shida, which felt like forever. Let's be real about it. That program felt like forever. And thank God it's over. Thank God it's fucking over. Okay? Just getting out there right now. And I'm happy that they put Serena Deeb in this program with the Thunder Rosa because it made sense. That promo from a couple of weeks ago in the ring where she went off on Dustin Rhodes and talked about breast implants and shaving her head. Because, again, you got to go there, right? Take the jab at the WWE. But it is what it is. I get what she was saying, but it just came off this cringe shit. But like I said, they have done Thunder Rosa no favors whatsoever. Can we just have her go out there and have these killer matches that she's been having? I think, honestly, though, it'll be silly of them to have Serena Deeb walk out as the new champion here. It's not going to happen. No, it ain't. I think overall, they're going to have a fun match for what it's worth. I think people at this point of the show will be drained the fuck out from all the stuff that's happening on the show, like I mentioned before. But when it's all said and done, and still AEW Women's Champion Thunder Rosa, La Mera Mera. So there's that. But guys, give me your thoughts on what I just said. Do you guys feel like AEW has done Thunder Rosa no favors? All that fun stuff. Do you think I'm wrong? There's nothing wrong if you think I'm wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that right now. Okay? But that's my take on that. Moving on to the main event of the evening. The main event. Oh, yeah.
Payday. You want payday?
That's right. The payday. The big main event. Adam Hangman Page. Hangman Adam Page defending the AEW World Championship against CM Punk. Let's face it, for Adam Page, this is the biggest match of his career to date against the biggest name that he'll ever face right now. NWA did Serena versus Thunder Rosa better. I agree with that. 100%. I think with NWA, they had more time with it, right? But back to CM Punk versus Hangman Adam Page, okay? For the Hangman here, okay? This is the biggest match of his career. Against the biggest name, right? And I've enjoyed the back and forth on the mic. If you think about it, right? Hangman Page is trying to basically remove CM Punk from AEW. Thunder Rosa is hurt too. I did not know that. I was not aware of that. Call me late to the party. I was not aware of that. But still, they've done her no favors. This, again, I enjoyed the back and forth on a Wednesday on the mic where Hangman Page basically wants to remove CM Punk from AEW. While CM Punk is just chilled, bruh. For him, it's just like another night in the office. He's telling Hangman to calm down. Hey, he's just next in line. That's what it is. And you knew this was happening, right? Where Punk a couple of months ago, coming off the MJF feud, like, hey, he wants to now face, become a champion. Not TNT champion, which, by the way, is not even on the fucking show. Don't be surprised, though, if coming out of Rampage tonight, they announced a casino battle royal where the winner gets a shot at the TNT championship on Dynamite, because fuck it, why not, right? Fuck it, why not? But back to Hangman Page and CM Punk. This basically the vibe I get from this, and I don't know how many of you feel this way, right? This is basically CM Punk versus The Rock, Rumble 2013, where Hangman Page is in the role of CM Punk, and CM Punk now, after all these years, is in the role of Dwayne. That's basically where we're at right now. And CM, if you notice, Hangman's acting very heelish, which I like in my champion. I want him to be a little bit of a badass. Fuck yeah, go right ahead, buddy. But I want to ask you guys now this question. Okay, everyone's in the chat right now. I want to ask you guys this question. You guys know in a few weeks it's Forbidden Door in Chicago, United Center, sold out. I'm going to be there, by the way. I'm traveling first class. Do you guys want to see, right? Okada, the IWGP World Champion, go one-on-one with AEW World Champ Hangman Page? Or do you want to see IWGP World Champion, New Japan Pro Wrestling Champion Kazuchika Okada go up against AEW World Champion CM Punk? What do you want to see? I said the same thing, bro. Rock let Punk shine, and I felt Punk did the same for Page on promos. Absolutely, he did. That's the thing right now. What do you guys rather see? As a main event or a special attraction at Forbidden Door? Because I'll be honest with you guys, okay? Hangman Page, since winning the title, has done nothing for me. It's not it. Don't get me wrong. Yes, he's had those banger of matches with Bryan. I was there for one of them at Prudential. He's had a good match with Adam Cole at Full Gear. Awesome. All the fuck you want. Don't get me wrong. But then after that, then what? Then what? You know? That's just the thing about it right now. I'm good. That being said, if it was up to me, I'd have CM Punk walk out the new AEW World Champion. Again, it's also a good story. Hey, here's a guy who's been gone for so many years, right? Away from pro wrestling, right? He comes back in his hometown of Chicago, sold out United Center, right? They sold out with no build whatsoever. They call it the first dance, right? Remember back in the summer, right? He cuts his promo. I'm back. He's had these matches with Darby Allin, Lee Moriarty, right? Dante Martin. If I'm wrong on that one, I'm wrong on that one, okay? But he's went out there against the young crop of AEW talents, right? And some of them have taken him to the limit. Some of them have, right? The matches with MJF, right? I can go on here. And now here he is at the age that he's in. Can he do it one more time? Can he be world champion one more? That's the question here. I say yes. I say CM Punk walks out of Double or Nothing as the new AEW world champion. And from here, you go back to MJF versus CM Punk in Chicago. Or again, we don't even know if All Out going to be in Chicago. I don't think so. But you go back to All Out and you have MJF beat CM Punk for the title. That's why I said have MJF win against Wardlow, because it gives him momentum that he desperately needs right now. But then again, it's AEW. Let's be honest here, okay? Let's keep it a buck. I just don't see it happening at the same time either. I want to hope that I'm wrong on that one. But I do think you guys, again, let them go out there. I think they can tear it up. I think, honestly, they can go out there and tear the house down. 100%. Okay? There's that. So reading the comments again, guys. If you have questions for me, feel free to send in your questions. I'll be on live for a little bit longer. Okay, so there's that too. I imagine Mox and Bryan versus Okada Tanahashi. That's the thing about it too, though. You just can't make these random tag team matches for a show at United Center. That's gonna be killed. I just don't want to see all these top New Japan guys lumped in an impromptu tag team match. No, I want to see single matches here. If Punk wins the title, would MJF be the next world champion after? I would say yes. This match is so unpredictable. I don't know who wins. Heyman could retain. Punk can win it at Forbidden Door in Chicago. That's the thing, though. It goes back to what I'm saying. I would rather see CM Punk walk into the United Center, the same building he came back to. Remember when he cut that promo? August 21st, 2020, 2000, August 20th, 2021. I'm back, right? In that same building, he comes back as the world champion against Kazuchika Okada, which everyone, I guarantee you, will be foaming at the dick to see that match. Everyone and their fucking mother will be foaming at the fucking dick to see Okada versus CM Punk. If you will. I feel like there's too many egos in AEW and NJPW. They will want to protect some. I don't see either of those two top guys taking L. That's the thing too, man. I think for New Japan AEW, they got to just cut the bullshit. All right, listen, this is one of many shows they're going to do, but we got to cut the fucking bullshit, okay? Just cut it. But we'll see what happens. But overall, I think Double or Nothing will be a fun show. 100%. It's going to be long. It's going to be long as shit. Just keep that in mind right now, right? It's going to be a long of a fucking show. Keep that in mind. You know for a fact people will go on Twitter, will go on social media and complain, oh my God, this has been a long of a fucking show. What the fuck? I get that. I get it. But people need to calm the fuck down with this. This is what you should expect already from AEW. Okay? Yeah, I read that already. But again, guys, if you guys have questions for me, send them in. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So there's that too. I think also we'll find out more about the New Japan AEW show after Dominion. If US, that's the vibe I get. I think we'll get some announcements on Sunday. Hell, do I see a debut happening? Maybe so. Maybe, just maybe, Johnny Gargano and Chris Statlander. My bad. Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae showing up at Double or Nothing. Could be. Never say never. What's your thoughts on WWE moving Money in the Bank to the MGM Grand? From my understanding, it was ticket sales, and they were doing very poorly. Here's the thing: to me, if you want to do a stadium show, it's just WrestleMania and SummerSlam. And if you want to do like that show in the UK and the Saudi show, by all means. Also factor in it's UFC's having a pay-per-view that weekend, the same day as Money in the Bank. So you're not gonna compete, if you're gonna run a show at the stadium, you're not gonna compete with the UFC on International Fight Week. It's not happening. It's not. Who is next signing? Who is the next signing move if you're AEW? I just said this moments ago. I think Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae debut at Double or Nothing. They show up. Here we are. We're here. I think, and again, I know a lot of folks were expecting Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae at the episode of Impact like 2 weeks ago, and it didn't happen. So there's that too. But I do think it'll happen on the pay-per-view. I think, again, because you got Tony Schiavone. Hey guys, here's the next signing, and that's how it's gonna go down. Okay. But again, just a heads up, there will be a Wrestle Companion for Double or Nothing. Wrestle Companion makes his return. We took a break for WrestleMania Backlash. We took a little break because we needed to. And hey, listen, it was Mother's Day. Okay. So there was that also. And I wanted the guys to be with their mothers on that day. So there's that also. Okay. But other than that, I do think the show will be a fun one. Um, what will Tony Khan do with Ring of Honor? That's the thing. We don't know. From what I've seen, like, listen, I enjoy these Ring of Honor matches on the show. Like this past Wednesday, you had FTR versus Roppongi Vice. I love when they bring in Bobby Cruz, who, in my opinion, one of the best ring announcers in wrestling. In my opinion, his voice is just fucking amazing. I love when they bring in, they brought in Caprice Coleman to do commentary for that match. Because, hey, he's a Ring of Honor guy. But I do think, though, yes, they do need a show. You would think at this conference call that they did, they would have mentioned something about it. I think they're working on it. But I do think, though, for the time being, having Ring of Honor presence on the show, on Dynamite, on Rampage, what have you, awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Do you think AEW will impress the Warner Discovery executives on LA Dynamite show this Wednesday? I will hope they do. I hope they I think they will also. Because not for nothing, you're back on the West Coast. The first time you're really balls deep in the West Coast. So you're really gonna try to, go for a banger here. And again, I do think that the show on Sunday will have a lot of implications, not just for Forbidden Door, but also for the show coming up on Wednesday in the West Coast. So we'll see what happens. Who to say? Like, listen, again, I did mention this earlier. Hey, we get Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, showing up at the pay-per-view. And then you find out on Dynamite, this Wednesday on Dynamite, you have Johnny Gargano debuting in AEW, his first AEW match and shit like that, right? Yes, they might put him up against, I don't fucking know, the guy, Aaron Solo, whatever the fuck his name, Aaron Solo, whatever the fuck his name, the guy that got dumped by Bailey, right? Because you want to give him an easy win. So there's that. Who are your first trios champ for AEW? That's dicey right there, man. It's very, very, that's juicy. That's loosey goosey right there, if you will. I would say honestly, the Elite. Make it the Elite, because they want to, right? Kenny and the Buck. Once Kenny comes back from his injuries, what have you, I say put it on the Elite. Is it time to break up the Dark Order? Brother, it's been time. They should have broken up a year ago. God damn. But I think they're doing it. They're keeping them together to honor Brody, to honor the family. I know Amanda Hubert worked for AEW. So, you want to honor that. So there's that also. So they're going to be stuck forever. That group is stuck there forever. From my understanding as well, Colt Cabana re-signed with AEW. Also, to my understanding, Evil Uno signed a new deal with AEW. So there's that also. There's that. So it looks like we'll see more of the Dark Order in AEW as time progresses and all that stuff, in my humble opinion. Okay. But yo, guys, this weekend alone is just stacked. You have boxing tomorrow, Gervonta Davis fighting. And then Sunday, you have double or nothing. And today, I'm gonna go watch the Bob's Burgers movie. Let me show you the shirt that I'm wearing. 1 second here, guys. Let me show you the shirt that I'm wearing for the movie. Oh, buddy, here we go. It's over. It's over. It's over right now, yo. I'm telling y'all right. This is the shirt that I'm wearing today for the movie. Yeah. You like? You like it? You like it? Bob's Burger. I'm gonna go in some jeans because I feel like it. So there's that. I'm wearing that shirt today for the movie. Because again, I said this right now. I'm gonna say it again. I am the biggest fanboy of Bob's Burgers. I was so bummed out when my cousin got COVID and she was gonna give me the fucking cookbook as a Christmas gift. And when she got COVID, she couldn't do shopping. So there was that. I didn't get the book. Combat Sports Weekend, good movie, and Stranger Things. Oh my God, that's also happening. It's already out. But I'll be honest, yo, like, as cool as that is, I am more excited for Netflix dropping selected seasons, to my understanding, of Net Declassified School Survival Guides, all that, and Kenan and Kel. Shut up and take my money, Netflix. I'm happy. I'm fucking happy. So there's that too. But yeah, guys, in case you guys been living under a rock, your boy's heading to Forbidden Door. It's my birthday weekend when that happens. Also, the fact that I'm gonna go see my brother. I'm traveling to Chicago round trip, first class. Yeah, brother, fire. Yeah, man. Traveling first class. All right. When your mom's a travel agent, there's perks. Just saying. Okay. Just fucking saying here. All right. Anyway, guys, I think I'm about to wrap this up. If you guys have more questions, feel free to send in more questions. But I think we're about that time. It's about that time, if you will, here. Okay. It's about that time. All right. I gotta prepare. It's about to rain too. Actually, over here. So there's that too. What's your thoughts on Canelo and taking on Triple G for the third time this fall? I get it. It's for money, right? And if you're Canelo, brother, you need this win. Canelo's coming off a loss. We get this already. And if you're Canelo Alvarez, if you want to erase that loss, it's fighting Triple G, right? Let's be real about it. Had Canelo beaten Dimitri Bivol, the Triple G fight would not have been happening right now. They would have milked the shit for a while. That being said, I'm good. To me, the fight is a little too late now. I know Triple G had a fight also in Macau a couple of weeks ago, and boy, he balked as his age. So there's that. I think though, Canelo gets a win easily. Have a good weekend and be safe, bro. You too, brother. Be safe, man. Be safe. But that's just my take on it. I just think it's a little too late. I get it. It's for money. So there's that, right? And if you're the Canelo camp, you want to erase that image of Canelo losing, which I didn't even know this. Again, call me late to the party. But Canelo Alvarez, for the whole camp against Dimitri Bivol, he went vegan. Did not know that at all. He went completely vegan for that camp against the loss he just had a couple of weeks ago. So there's that too. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. I want to thank you all for tuning in live tonight or this afternoon, if you will, for AEW Double or Nothing predictions.
Payday. You want payday?
That's also another thing too. They want a payday. All right. Will you be streaming Double or Nothing on Peruvian Fight TV? Tranquilo. Maybe so. Peruvian Fight TV, man. You know how it is, man. You know they call me the king of Peruvian Fight TV, man. They call me El Rey of Peruvian Fight TV. And listen, if you go on my Twitter, I watched GCW Maniac this past weekend on Peruvian Fight TV. It's legitimate. It's real. I'm not making shit up here. I'm not capping here. I took a photo of it too. I took a photo of it saying Peruvian Fight TV, pal. I took a photo of it too to show y'all that your boy, I don't make shit up, man. I don't play. When I say something, yo, it's legitimate. Look at that. Mira nada más. This is from GCW. Look at that. What did I say right there? Peruvian Fight TV. It's legitimate, y'all. I don't fuck around, yo. When I say, yo, Peruvian Fight TV, come through in the clutch, you already know, man. You already know. So there's that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Thank you all for tuning in this afternoon. I hope all of you guys stay safe. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's barbecue, beach, pool, beers, what have you. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy Double or Nothing. We will be doing a live Wrestle Companion this Sunday live on the YouTube channel. So make sure you tune in this Sunday as the gang goes live. We might have Chase drunk out of his mind at T-Mobile Arena. Just quick little thought on that real quick. All right. But if you guys are new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Follow me on all social media at Heel Steven, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. All right. That's it for me, guys. I will see you guys this Sunday for Wrestle Companion. I'm off to watch Bob's Burgers, the movie. Somebody throw me a fucking burger. Peace out, dorks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
The point.